Hello everyone, this video lesson for grade 4 students. This week we are going to study about all different types of line qualities. So you need to prepare a sketchbook if you can't. Basically, A4 size of paper is good, but we are going to collect and there's a class, and plus it's gonna be until the end of February that we are going to use your sketchbook then. So please collect them. As per week we are going to actually create a new line drawing. It could be different types of value scales we are going to do, or it could be the perspective landscape. We are going to do it then. Okay, so there are several actually stuff that we are going to work on the sketchbook project then, so you need to prepare it. If you couldn't prepare, try to prepare at least A4 size of a paper if you can. Okay, so the first week we are going to do is about the line drawing. Okay, basically everyone knows what line is, but we are going to create different various type of lines in our paper then. Okay, there are many types of lines. Could be thick, thin, horizontal, vertical, zigzag, diagonal, curly, curve, spiral. All kinds of things are often very expressive. Okay, lines are basically tools for all artists. Through some artists show their lines more than others. Okay, so anything that if you like to draw, anything that if you like to start painting, you need to start with a line first. Okay, so here is the sample which I already show you from the beginning then. Okay, this is the line types that I actually draw for you as an example then. Okay, the first, vertical. But if you have actually more than a 2 or 3 vertical, it gives a pattern. So basically, we are going to learn about a line drawing, but as well as we are also going to study about line with a pattern. Okay, because basically in a pattern, it gives you the repetitions of the all lines or either shapes. Okay, this is a horizontal, but I actually put more than a 2, so it comes at 4. It gives a pattern. Okay, this is a diagonal, this is a curve. Okay, spiral, wave, cloud. Okay, up and down. Okay, this is a zigzag, right? And you see the kind of a grid key is called the castle lines. Okay, so you can basically actually double up in order to create the pattern, same as over here too, which but I didn't show it then. Okay, this is a mountain. Okay, more than a 2, it gives a pattern. Okay, this is a jagged. Okay, which is different from a zigzag. Okay, jag means you need to have some sort of unity of the lines going up and down and up and down. Okay, this is a dotted lines, dotted lines, dotted lines, dotted lines, dotted lines. Okay, some of the line has a little bit in a curve, right? Curly dot, curly dot, curly dot, curly dot. So it gives sort of what? Various repetitions, right? So a line comes with patterns all the time. This is also another curve. Okay. This is also another interesting, the lines. Okay, so here is the types of lines that you can have as a reference in order to create another project then. Okay, all right. So basically, we are going to use our hands for creating this project and maybe you guys have some of actually already started long ago. Okay, this is actually both hands which I used bottom down here. Okay, and then up here. Okay, in order to do this, try not to overlap both hands then. Okay, whether you can have a one hands and a crossover, the other hands actually other crossover for the bottom, that's okay too. But I don't want you to actually overlap this one. It's because of we are going to keep the various expressive lines in there then. Okay, so I want you to start using the pencil. Try to trace it on. Okay, once you finish, you need to use this, either the references, which I actually show you of the line types, and putting on, first of all, the background. Okay, this time you are going to use the markers. Okay, so this basically actually a lesson. You need to require a pencil and paper and various type of markers. As you see it, there are 3 different types of markers that I'd like to show you. Okay, one marker is very thick. If you see it very closer to, okay. I mean, you can get a much thicker one too. Okay, when you actually check out the tips, okay, pencil. I'm sorry, the pen tips. Okay, this is a very thin one. So you can actually get this one too if you have. But if you don't, that's fine, okay? But try to actually collect all different types of tip size if you can, okay? That will give you a different volume of various line qualities when you actually work on. Then if you are available, maybe outside and buying it, okay? If this is actually a good quality of marker. Any types of Chinese marker is fine. Okay, if you have it at home, please go with this one then. But at this time, you need to work on just marker and pencil first. Okay, so once you finished drawing the both hands in a pencil, okay, I want you to actually start working on a marker first, a black marker first. Right? So I'm going to actually trace it right now. Okay? You see here? Good. So now what you can do is, this is the background, right? Okay? Except for both 2 hands, I want you to create all different kinds of lines on this paper. Okay? So I'm going to take you a moment and you can create your own. For the time being, I want to stop the video and then I want to create my own, and then let's compare it then. Okay? All right. Let's just start it now.